All right. Hi, Melissa. I'm Dana. I'm going to be your nurse today. How are you?
I'm good.
All right, good. So we have our telehealth visit. This is our follow-up from our last visit that was 3 months ago. So before we start, let's verify your name and date of birth, please.
Melissa Ronconi,
Mm-hmm.
8/22/89.
All right, that matches up. We have what we got going on here. Okay, so before we start, I always got to start with your suicide screen, okay? So in the past month, have you wished that you were dead or you wish you could go to sleep and not wake up?
No,
Okay. In the past month, have you had any thoughts of killing yourself?
no,
Okay. Have you ever done anything or started to do anything or prepared to do anything to end your life?
no.
Okay. All right. So we are okay. You are not suicidal. We have our safety plan going on. All right. So, Miss Melissa, according to your last set of labs from our last visit, we have your BMI at 14.2. Your weight history is an inadequate weight gain. Okay. How's your menstrual been going? Have you been having irregular periods?
Off and on, haven't had one in about 4 months.
Okay. How your eating patterns been going? Have you been eating any fats or calorie dense food?
I try not to eat too much food because I've been gaining weight.
Okay. Okay. Have you been exercising?
Yes, I want to be healthy.
How many times do you look in the mirror and measure parts of your body?
Um, Probably like, I don't know, 15 times a day. Just
Okay. Okay. How many times are you weighing yourself?
I weigh myself in the morning
Every
and
day?
afternoon, night.
At least several times throughout your day, but every day, consistently.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a fear of weight gain?
Um, I I don't like to gain weight. No.
Okay. All right. All right. So, do you have any use of drugs, alcohol, or illicit pills?
I don't do drugs. I
Okay.
don't smoke or drink
Okay.
or
Okay. All right. Now, have you been following up with your psychiatrist?
oh, no, I haven't. No,
Okay.
no.
And I see we haven't started you on any medications since our last visit as well. We took your blood pressure today. Your blood pressure is really low. We have 85 over 62. So we have some hypotension going on. Your temperature is 96.9, is very low. Your pulse, your heart rate was 60 on the nose. That's really, really, kind of down there, Melissa. Have you been having some hair loss on your scalp?
Um, my families have noticed that my hair is getting a little thin, but I haven't noticed anything that but they have.
Okay. What about your dental? Have your teeth been, how's your teeth been going? Have you been making frequent dental appointments? Because I did recommend that the last time we talked.
No, I haven't been to the dentist.
Okay. All right. Let me see your arms. Put your arms up. Let me get a glimpse of these arms here that you got going on. All right. You got some edema going on, so we got to make sure you don't got no muscle wasting. But I did have you go and take some labs a week before this appointment. And according to this labs, your sodium is decreased, your potassium is down, your chloride is down, your bicarb is up,
Mm.
your T3 is decreased, your calcium is normal, that's good. Your phosphorus is decreased, your magnesium is decreased, your fasting blood sugar is decreased, your albumin is decreased, your prealbumin is decreased. So that lets me know we got some malnutrition going on, Melissa. We're gonna have to talk. Your cholesterol is a little up, and that amylase is a little up. Are you taking supplements? Are you taking insures?
Insures.
Yeah, you drinking that?
Sometimes.
Okay, and young lady, this EKG is horrible. Okay, we got some bradycardia going with the prolongation of the QT interval arrhythmia. Melissa, talk to me. What's going on, honey? What's going on? What are we doing? You giving me signs and symptoms of anorexia here.
That's what people say, but I mean, I just
I
don't
mean,
want
you
to
meet the
gain.
criteria, baby. You meet the criteria.
I
And
look fat.
are you taking laxatives?
Yes, but that's only because I'm fat.
All right. This is what we're going to do. I have a plan. I have a plan, okay? Do you trust me? Do you trust me, Melissa? Because we've been rocking and rolling for about a year and a half now, you know. We've come a long way. We've come a very long way. And I tell you every time that you're beautiful. You are beautiful. You're beautiful. I need you to own that. I need you to own that. So we need to, how many mirrors do you have in your house, Melissa?
My bathroom, I have another bathroom. I guess only two.
Okay. We're going to cover up that extra mirror in that extra bathroom that you have. Let's focus on the main mirror in your bathroom. And let's only look in that mirror once a day. And when we look in that mirror once a day, you want to tell yourself, I am beautiful. I am strong. I have this. You have to give yourself a a speech, a quote. You have to give yourself some positive feedback every morning when you look in this mirror, okay? You have to give yourself some anointments, some affirmations. You have to give yourself positive affirmations that you got this. You are not fat. The average BMI is 16, between 16 and 25. Baby, you're at 14 point something. You're underweight. You're
I think
underweight.
that's wrong. How can that be?
That's very okay. Let's see. The first time I met you, you were 162. Do you know how much you weigh now? You weigh 110. 110. You have no muscle mass. You're literally withering away in front of our faces, and your family is concerned. That's why we have this emergency appointment. Your mom called me. So, are you going to therapy? We're going to introduce therapy to you. I think it's time, Melissa. I think it's time. The telehealth visits are not quite meeting our intervention. So I think we need to do some group therapy. We're going to do some group therapy, individual. We're going to do group therapy with you and your husband. We're going to do individual therapy with just yourself. And then we're going to do family therapy with your family, your sister, your siblings, and your parents, because they really care about you. So I think that's what we're going to have to do, okay? And you are a part of this decision making. So do you agree with that?
I'll try it.
Now, also, I've talked to the dietitian here. We want to get you on some appetite stimulants. Is that okay with you? Because you're not eating, honey. Your labs are all over the place. Like your albumin, you're malnourished, okay? And I cannot, as your nurse, I cannot have you, move forward like that. I can't have you release you into the community knowing that you are malnourished. That's at risk for starving yourself. That's kind of like that's self-harm. So we have to intervene and do something about that. So we're gonna how do you feel about appetite stimulants? If you don't want that, how do you feel about Ensure? If you don't want to eat, do you want to drink? You want to do
Mhm.
Ensure? You still want to get your vitamins. You're still going to get your protein. You're still going to get what it is that you need because you're missing nutrients.
I Whatever you feel is best. Is stimulants best?
Okay, so let's start low. Let's start low first because I don't want to just plunge you with things and you end up, vomiting and things like that. So let's start with the Ensure. We're going to start with it just breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay. If you don't feel like eating, drink your Ensure. Okay. You do have my number. Remember, we're going to keep our breathing techniques. We're going to keep our coping skills going. We're going to start off with our affirmations every morning. We're going to cover that second mirror in that second bathroom because you don't go in there all the time. You only go in there because it's a mirror in there. And we're going to do weekly weights. We're not going to do daily weights, Melissa. We're going to do weekly weights, okay? Every Sunday, let's just weigh ourselves. And don't forget, we need to regulate that period. So I need you to make an appointment with your OB, okay? Because with you getting that period every 4 months, something's going on, okay? We need to
Okay.
make sure that's regulated. So I need you to make a follow-up appointment with your GYN. We need to make sure everything is okay down in your lady parts. But we need to get those coping skills together. We need to do our breathing techniques. We need to do our affirmations, okay? Weekly weights. I'm happy that you agree with your Ensure supplements. I'm totally all for that. Okay. You're not okay with the Remron and the Megace, the appetite stimulants, and that's fine. That's okay. We're taking baby steps. We're going low and slow first. So I do have a doctor in mind, Dr. Saccone, that's going to be your individual therapy. Okay. So we do have that. And Dr. Saccone is going to start your individual therapy, and then she's going to move you up to group therapy. And then afterwards, she's going to incorporate family therapy. Okay. So that means I'm going to include her in. I'm going to chime her in on this telehealth visit once we're done. And we're going to have a 2-week follow-up because I need to, this is of priority now, high priority. So I need to see you more frequently. We're not going to do every 90 days. We're going to do every 2 weeks now until I feel as though this BMI gets to where we need to be and we're making progress, and then we can, space out our appointments. But for right now, Miss Melissa, you're going to be my top priority, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we made some progress. Do you feel as though we made some progress during this appointment?
I think so.
Okay. All right. Well, hold on and I will chime Dr. Saccone in.
Okay.
Nice talking to you. See you soon.
You too.
All right.